Ferrari's not gonna sue you, little bro. Modifying a Ferrari does not mean that you are going to get a lawsuit. I'd like to see more than a handful of instances, or even one instance of a car that was modified with an exhaust, a tune, a wrap, that actually got a lawsuit. Most of the time, it's all YouTuber clickbait. The one that we can all think of where the badge was modified on the Rainbow 58 for 58 was because the badge was modified and the Ferrari badge was now being defaced. For those who do not know, Ferrari is one of the biggest manufacturers in the world and one of the most recognized brands. So of course, a brand is going to protect their reputation and their image when something like that happens. The only other instance was the Liberty Walk F40. They declassified that VIN and it's officially no longer an F40 because it was wide-bodied by Liberty Walk. Again, that one, a little on the border edge of like, come on. But when you think about it, I'm sure there was a whole other thing going on behind the scenes that required them to do this to protect their brand image, and ultimately they decided that it was no longer an F40. They're not going to send you a lawsuit for doing a wrap. They don't care about you that much. There's been a ton of people on YouTube who have modified Ferraris successfully, and they've never got a lawsuit. They might jokingly say, like, Daily Driven Exotics is a good example. They've done a lot of modification to Ferrari. They follow all the classifications that would avoid them from getting in trouble from Ferrari, mainly the biggest one being defacing their brand somehow and using some type of copyright imaging to profit off of. So there's that. And I know people are going to comment, but you can't buy a Ferrari without buying 7 others. I think that was just common sense. And if it's not, watch the next video I'm going to post.